Hi, welcome back to Teas Veggies. So here we are again. We're at the end of the month. Today is June 30th and it's time to film the garden tour. So what exactly is going on in this garden? I guess I'm going to do some discoveries with you as well, because there's some areas where I just don't come too much, like right behind me. So here is a plum tree. There are lots of plums on it, but they haven't started ripening as yet. So this is the yellow plum tree. So the red plum tree is basically out of season. I'll show you that one in a little bit. But this plum tree is jam-packed with fruit that has not as yet turned color. Now there were some sugar apples. Okay, let me see if I can find one. So the sugar apples are starting to come in. And there's another one. Right there. So I see more blossoms, so maybe some more will come on, but for now it's very bare. And then as I keep walking this way, so this is a red plum tree and there are no more plums on it. So the red plum tree, however, they come in just one, not too much at a time. Here I did try to plant some eggplants. You can see they're suffering. They're not doing anything. And I put some basil here as well, but this area takes a lot of heat, although it's a bit shaded by the plum tree. You see that? But it takes a lot of heat. Now my blueberry, my poor blueberry, I don't know what's wrong with it, honestly. So I gave it some food recently, but I think it's the heat and the lack of water. So it's not raining, and I don't think the watering is compensating enough for the lack of rain. Here is my lime tree that was so pretty. Look at it, it's completely suffering. I fed that as well, so I don't know what's going on with that. Then behind the plum tree, I had this pepper plant, and as you can see, it's droopy. So everything here I'm gonna water as soon as I'm finished with the video. Oh, because I'm behind the tree, I can see a few more sugar apples. So here we go. There's another one, and then there are two right here. There. And I did put in some tomatoes here. Oh yeah. So here's some basil, and then some tomatoes. Nothing is doing well. I have this pineapple here. Even the pineapple seems to be suffering. Now, lemongrass I transplanted from a plant that I had elsewhere, and they come on. Lemongrass, they don't really need water and they don't need attention. So they're here, doing great. This, I don't know what animal's causing this, so I might have to cut off this limb and let it grow back. Then I put a little pumpkin here along with two eggplants, I think. Nothing is doing well. These okras love the heat, so they're not bothered. These corn, I didn't get anything from them. And everything that I had on this front row, including potatoes, there's nothing. Now the kinnip, I'm going to go find something close enough. Here. So the kinnip are coming in. Lots of kinnip. They're all over. All over. And then the sea grapes. There's some small ones here. There's some bigger ones on top. None are ripe for the moment. And some fell off. As you can see, some of these are empty. Then here's my seedling. They're right here. I make sure try to water them as much as possible. Try to keep water in the bottom of the tray so those could stay hydrated. But you know, some of them still suffer from the heat. You can see those. So suffering a little bit from the heat, but all those are going to get transplanted out. I have my parsley here, mint, and then I did another pot of mint that I didn't have last garden tour. That I planted. This actually I planted from seed, so I just put in the pieces. I think I put in like 3 pieces, and mint doesn't need anything to just go out of control. And I did trim a lot from this on Thursday or Friday, I think, and it comes back quickly, as well as the parsley, as you can see. In here's parsley, dill. A lot of this was harvested, and I'm so proud of my little thyme that I grew from seed. Here it is. Happy about that. This is some more dill, and this is a weed, and a little bit of parsley here as well. Here we have some broadleaf thyme, parsley, dill. So I'm trying to keep those shaded because since they're herbs, so they're under the star fruit tree. And the star fruit, here they are. There's several on it. You just can't see them because they're hidden between the leaves. And everything is so dry. So I have some green onions, my little zinnian with a little pop of color. Okras, the okras, they love the heat. They're doing great. My basil, that has to be trimmed. And then, this was supposed to be fixed up for someone, but the soil, I have to change out the soil. So it's looking bad. And these tomatoes, they're about finished. I think all of the tomatoes now are gone. I believe so. So I might have to rip these. If anyone remembers my okras that I planted by just shoving the seeds in the ground, that's my okra plant. The second one didn't survive. So we have some, mostly all eggplants are here. They haven't started fruited as yet. I'm still trying to figure out what's going on with the citrus plant. So I fed this recently too. So it's bringing on new leaves. We shall see what it does. I have some more okra here. Oh, look, a big one that escaped. So I have to pick that off. And here we can see the eggplant starting to come in on that plant. So there are flowers all over on the eggplant. Then we have some peppers here. Some more basil. Some peppers here, because they're suffering, they're starting to turn color. They get longer than they normally. And then we have some okra. So here I have a few peppers that I put in and 2 tomatoes. So now I was trying to make sure I had succession planting going on, but I realized that my tomatoes, I don't have tomatoes to replace the ones that are no longer fruiting. Here I have some peppers, teeny peppers, along with, that's supposed to be a parsley I think, and these are pigeon peas plants, a pepper, and I put some more lemongrass behind here. That papaya tree is about done for now. This is fig and it's flimsy. I don't know what's going on with that. Okay, I have a mess going on with the hose, but it's watering those plants there, so it's okay. For now, I'll deal with it in a while. Oh, look at these. So, this pak choy is, I think that's about done. Because as you can see, it's going up instead of going out. And the heat is tampering with these plants, but here we go still. 2 nice tomatoes. And I'll go back to pick the okras after. This is my planting. I can't wait for that one to start to bear because I love planting. coconut. Those are still very young. So right now, the horse is kind of leaking, but it's water and the passion fruit. That's the root of the passion fruit. I'm going to show you where the passion fruit goes. And this is a banana. Here, the tomatoes are about dead as well. So I have to start to really plant out lots of stuff. So all of this is a passion fruit vine, and it goes all up in this tree. So the passion fruit is all over the guava, and so the guava is under here, and it's all over. It goes all along the fence there. It's no problem for me. I just don't need it to choke the guava, because I would love to get some guavas. But the tree's still young. It bore only once, and it was only 2 guavas I think on it. So as I said, it's hot. It's very hot. So I'm gonna just water. As you can see, there's not much going on right now. I would love for there to be much more going on, but that's about all that I have going on for now. So that's about it for this garden tour, for June garden tour. Thank you for tuning back into my channel. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share the videos if you know someone that loves gardening and you think would appreciate these videos. Bye.